Hello friends, it's Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I was just getting ready for a personal reading, and I have a little extra time, so I thought I'd do an extra reading today. I'll do the weekly energies a little bit, but this says, embrace each other. Through each other you find the missing pieces. I think this came up in Saturday's reading. You may want to check that out. This is from the Lover's Oracle. And we are really experiencing a lot of twin flame energy right now because of the 1111 portal. And we are now just really starting to, it feels like connections that have been very disconnected are coming back online. They're feeling more connected. It feels like Divine Feminine had stepped away from the connection. Divine Masculine was just taking care of his life. Oh, yeah, let's see. Ace of Cups. Love begins. It's back online. So if you're starting to feel more energy from your twin, if you're feeling more connected to the twin flame journey, that's why that activation with the 1111 portal is going to kind of resuscitate, reignite the twin flame connection. Oh, yep, crown chakra. This is the downloads that you're getting. This is the twin flame activation coming back online, connected in the 5D, starting to reorganize the template of the twin flames. Here we have Four of Cups, discontent and boredom. It's kind of been this stagnant energy, and both counterparts have kind of stepped away from the energy of the twin flame, so they then now have become because they were discontent with the outcome of the connection. Things weren't moving according to what it is they were thinking. Express your feelings. This is an activation of the throat chakra as well. This is cups and cups, and remember, this is through each other you find the missing pieces. This is going to be a time now where the truth is going to come out. Whatever has been kind of not expressed in the connection is going to be expressed, because it just is not moving forward without that. Oh, and now we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. And this could be about the situation in the connection. There may be some things that are going on that are just not going to, they're not ready to transform right now. Look at this, solitude. This card just kind of flipped out when I picked up that deck. This is the Hermit energy. This is, with that Four of Cups, it just feels like everybody's just kind of been in their own corner, doing their own thing. And now there's this reactivation energy, this resuscitation. And I keep hearing the word resuscitation, but it feels like this time, instead of the two heartbeats, I'm seeing just one. And it feels like it's a bit of a, I mean, I'm just witnessing like in an emergency room where they use the machine to restart the heart. It just feels that. It just feels like this is going to be just that jolt of energy that comes back into the connection. And that has, depending where you are on your journey, that has been activated. Here's the Queen of Swords. She was in the challenge position. I think the Divine Feminine is softening a bit. It feels like she stepped out of the judgment energy. Yeah, here's the new energy coming in, the Fool. She's feeling lighter about it. She has done so much work on herself in creating the life that she loves, that now she is feeling really positive about herself, and therefore that kind of then transposes on the connection. Here's the Three of Swords. She sees she has been able to have time to reflect and contemplate the breaking of the heart open, the heart chakra, the ego death, the dark night of the soul. She is starting to see the purpose in all of that, because in order to ascend, that had to happen, and the twin flame journey is exactly the catalyst for that. Your twin flame's job is to shake you awake. Yeah. So now she's like, okay, that's over. I see the purpose of it. I can rationalize how it's part of the journey. So here we have the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. So 5s to me are changes. The 5 of Swords is like just sabotaging thoughts, not being able to get out of the recycling of the thoughts of how this connection was abandoned. But things are changing. Page of Wands. Not quite ready to take action, but getting the inspiration to do so. We've been seeing that a lot. Six of Swords in the reverse. Things just haven't been moving forward. Here's the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Queen of Cups. Things didn't move forward because the Divine Feminine was not in receptive energy. Sorry, there was a brief interruption. Okay, so one of the things is that the energy of the Divine Feminine was not in the receptive mode, and so things weren't moving forward. There was no new movement. These initial steps of the pages, there was the inspiration to do so, but in practicality, there just couldn't be the right energy because of the Six of Swords in reverse. It was like there was this fear of it being turbulent or creating some sort of drama if they reached out, because the Divine Feminine had not gotten into that forgiveness energy and the receptiveness to resuscitating the connection. But now I think she's starting to feel kind of that opening again, like acceptance. Oh, I think that's one of our cards. Yeah. And she's ready to say, you know, I'm ready to talk about what happened. Okay, so here we have the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords. We have all the pages on the table now. Page of Swords is somebody kind of doing a little bit of research, trying to get an idea if Divine Feminine's in this receptive energy. So maybe looking at social media or talking to other people. Then we have this Page of Cups. And he's like, okay, I'm thinking I can do this. See how his heart chakra is just beaming. But he's also a little bit worried that, you know, how is this going to be received? And then we have this Knight of Cups, you know, be brave and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And then here's the King of Cups. So he gets to that point where, and if you can see, here's in the cup here where the King has the cup, that is the same cup that the page is just kind of not willing to pick up yet. So at this point, you see the Page of Cups, you see the Knight of Cups, you see the King of Cups, all ready to take action, because here is the Queen of Cups in her receptive, surrender, being open mode in that energy. So there's some confidence building on the Divine Masculine's part. Eight of Swords. They're starting to see objectively how this has they have been stuck. And part of the reason they have been stuck is because they've been trying to outthink the energy and not necessarily trying to work with the energy and expressing themselves. Okay. It's the Lover's Oracle again. We have wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So this has been the energy that they have just been waiting and waiting and waiting, because they now know, look at the color similarities here, this kind of blue, almost depressed energy. They feel that something is missing, and they've been wanting to reach out They just didn't feel like the Divine Feminine was going to be receptive. But now we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So they're starting to feel the fact that with no missing pieces, this has to be a divine relationship, a divine connection that they can't get their head around, that they can't understand rationally. They just feel it in their soul. Okay, I'm going to pull just another, let's pull something from, oh, this card stayed on. 2 cards, Secrets of the Tarot. Let's see what might happen next. 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Kind of waiting energy, waiting energy, waiting energy, waiting energy, waiting energy. So this might take a little bit of time. He's still, the Divine Masculine is still waiting. He's being very diligent, but he's just in this passive energy. He wants to reach out. He wants to be able to know what's going on with the Divine Feminine. He wants to know if she's going to be receptive, but he's just waiting. It's almost like he's just waiting for the right time. 9 of Pentacles. Maybe that he's waiting. Oh, I hear my dog. So we have wait. Look, waiting energy right here. And then we have this 9 of Pentacles. And it's like, what does it say? Peace of mind, contentment. I think he's just saying, I don't know if I want to become vulnerable again. I don't know if I want to reach out. Maybe he's just recently become single and he's a little worried about getting into another attachment. Maybe this is a little overwhelming for him. The energy is, I'm hearing crisscross. It feels like a crisscross. On one side, he's kind of tied up the loose ends of the other connection, but he's not quite ready to step into another relationship. Ace of Wands. New beginnings. So if you see this Page of Wands, he's not quite grasped the Ace of Wands yet. It's there, the energy's there, but see how far it isn't quite in their hand yet. So the energy is there, it's percolating within, they're feeling motivated to do so, but that's the energy. They still are kind of languishing in this weight energy, trying to figure out what is the right time. And they're just beating themselves up thinking about it. They're trying to figure out this soulmate connection. And I think in some sort they've just abandoned the trying to figure out. They just know now that this is that connection for them that has no missing pieces. They crave that. But they're still concerned. Yeah, this is the High Priestess. Oh, over the Fool energy. 2 major arcanas. Needing to take a giant leap forward. Very powerful, good or bad, secrets to be revealed. It feels like intuitively they'll know. That's what they're waiting on, is that intuitive knowing. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I think I'm going to take, okay, we're going to take those. We got the King of Cups again. We got the 5 of Cups and the Page of Swords. Okay, so they're in this very gentle energy, but they've been looking back on the past. They've been reflecting over their lives and thinking about, you know, where does this fit in? Kind of retracing their life path. That's what I'm getting from this energy. And then we have this Queen of Swords. They're a little concerned that, you know, the Divine Feminine considers this a done deal. That she's already severed it from her life. But there's the union energy that's compelling him. Okay. Let's pull from messages from your guides. Nope, they said this one. The Soul's Journey. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Bottom of the deck, purpose. I know what I am here to do. Okay, so this is the growth that they've had, and look at the way those colors combine. This is the growth that they have had, the spiritual growth, this knowing, the growth in their knowing. They know this is part of their divine plan. But they had to go through this process in order to be able to bring that knowing into their consciousness. Okay, so that is the reading for today for Twin Flames. I'm going to do the weekly reading. I'll either do it today or tomorrow. Just depends. I have some personal readings today. So namaste, and I'll see you soon.